What is going on, everyone? It has been a while. My bad.
Yes, it
But
has.
but
Where have you been?
I've been, I've been in the Flintstones living room. I've been in the Jetsons living room. Yeah, I've been a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. I need to take a little break from the lives, but ooh, my internet bestie is getting me back into the live stream groove. So what's
That's
up,
right.
Kim?
Not a lot. Let me make sure that I'm streaming over on YouTube because this is the first time I've done it.
She just muted herself. But while she's muted, we're gonna say, "What's up, Neil? How's it going over in the UK?"
Okay. Let me look online.
What's going on, Becky? One. Oh, she said she missed you, Kim.
Oh, thank you. I missed you too, Becky. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Okay.
You're streaming.
Yes. I
Good
just need to
stuff.
make sure.
So what's going on? This was yesterday was your last night at work before
Right.
Ketopalouza. So what do you have planned for today?
Oh, just a whole lot of nothing. I'm just gonna, kind of chill out and maybe eat a little meat and I don't know what else.
Cheers to that. Yeah, so I got some laundry going. I have some packing to do. I fly out to Louisville,
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 Louisville.
Louisville, 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 or you can say Louisville,
Louisville.
Louisville, or
All right.
Louisville.
I'm flying to
It's
Kentucky.
not Louisville. It's not Louisville. It's definitely not Louisville. You could get away with Louisville, you know, because
So
of
I'm
the
flying to
pleasure and
Louisville
all. Oh,
tomorrow.
please say Louisville. Please say Louisville.
I'm probably going to get kicked out of the town by the end of the weekend.
Nah.
But it's also my birthday weekend. It's Ketopalouza weekend, and Kim and I are going to
Yeah.
meet for the first time in person. It's going to be a very interesting, random weekend.
Yes, it is. And hopefully we like each other in person because otherwise that's going to be awkward.
It will be awkward. I'm pretty much like this in person, so I think we're good. It's not
I
like we're
mean,
dating, right? She keeps muting. Renee,
it's my
Renee,
AirPods, y'all.
what's going on, Renee? This is the most random live. Like, I literally messaged Kim like a couple hours ago, said, "Hey, I haven't been live in a while. Do you want to go live?" So it's impossible to be late today. So
Yeah.
you're
And
not
I
late.
was still in bed. So
Yeah. She even showered.
I did. And my hair's still wet. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
See, at this point, I don't know which mic I'm coming from because
Oh, you're good there.
I tried to do my AirPods. I don't know if it's.
Neil asked how you're doing, Kim.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I don't hear you coming through your mic though.
Who knows what I'm doing?
Oh, you're good when you
Y'all,
get closer.
this is amateur hour, okay?
This is definitely amateur hour. Becky says still trucking on. Started water aerobics last night. That's interesting. A little
Oh,
sore, but feel great. Wish I could have gone to Ketopalouza so close to me. Oh, where are you at? Oh, you should totally come. That would be fun. Only
yeah,
2 minutes late. I have broken all records. I think it's impossible to be late on today's stream. Like I
yeah.
said, it's literally the most random. We just figured we chat and talk about the weekend, and we actually want all your opinions on something. But Kim, when are you
Yes,
going to get to Louisville?
ma'am. I need my mic to talk into now, even just pretending. Ma'am, please do not say that. Um, I am going to get there sometime Friday morning. I don't know what time, but yeah, sometime Friday morning. I'm having an
Nice.
issue with my AirPods, y'all.
I can see that.
I think
You're
they're
struggling.
completely, huh?
I think I said you're struggling.
Oh, I'm not struggling, y'all.
So yes, I'm flying out tomorrow evening. I think I land at like 7 p.m. So I'm gonna like hoard all of the food in my belly before I get on the plane. Because I don't want to be roaming around someplace I've never been at night in the dark by myself. So yeah, so I'm gonna hoard all the food in my belly.
So
Uh
just do like I do. Take you a bag of bacon
yeah.
and a can of sardines,
Blech.
and you'll be fine.
So you're disgusting.
They're
And
delicious.
then yeah, and then the conference starts Friday. I don't know if the actual conference starts Friday though. I think they just like I think it's just a bunch like checking in and just a bunch of randomness.
Yeah, it's just like some checking in stuff and yeah, just basically getting to know you kind of stuff, I think. Some games. And I think they're going to have like a name that tune or something later on that night, which, or maybe lyrics or something. I'll be good at lyrics, maybe not naming a tune.
Yeah, I sing all the songs. I can't
Yeah, I
name the
can sing
band or the
something.
song or the title.
That's the same.
Renee, good for you for getting my background. That's right. Yeah, that's right. My we just put our senior kitty down in July and his name was Fred and we have little Wilma down here. So it's
Aw.
only appropriate I'm in the Flintstones living room.
Flintstones were awesome.
Kim, what are you doing? Are you good?
Girl, listen, if I don't do this, here in a minute, you're not going to be able to be, dogs barking and people making noises and stuff. You know, I live right beside a busy road. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
All right.
So I saw your video, your truck video yesterday, and you talked about some crazy stuff, like the lion diet
Crazy.
and
Oh.
some stuff. So what are we doing in Ketopalouza? It's my birthday weekend. I plan to at least have a beer and to have a good time. So what are you doing? Are you doing lion diet
No,
or
no, not in, I said specifically in the video, if I do that, it's going to be when I get back. But I'm just basically um, I'm trying to find what in my diet is causing me my awful symptoms. Look at my doggies.
oh so cute? Oh, you got three.
Yeah, I got three. Um,
And they were standing in order by size too.
they're nutty. The big one was trying to get the cat food and whining earlier, so I had to come out here. But yeah, so I am basically trying with this diet, this whole carnivore thing. Since the beginning, I've been trying to improve my health. Not that I don't want to lose weight. I definitely want to lose weight. Not that I don't want to feel great. Definitely want to do that as well. And I have. But the main thing for me is I have got to get to the bottom of these food sensitivities that I've developed since I was about 40. I feel like when I hit 40, it was just like, just kidding. You can't eat all that crap. So now I am 48 and I still haven't figured it out. Oh my God, there was a cat butt.
You saw butt. I'm sorry.
I saw a cat butt.
My bad.
I mean, it reminded me of like, have you seen those magnets, the refrigerator magnets? It's like cat butt.
But I hope we don't get demonetized now because I don't know if this is offensive or inappropriate.
Yeah, that's kind of some nudity there. I got kicked off of TikTok once for nudity and bullying.
Wait, what? Wait, who was nude?
Me. I bullied somebody evidently, and I was nude
Wait, you were nude?
because, well, I had on a V-neck shirt and the camera, on TikTok, you just do any old angle while you're doing lives, right? You don't sit down and make a formal live and you're just walking around and stuff. And so I put the camera down on the counter and I had on a V-neck and I leaned over and I mean, cleavage, I guess. I don't know. These people can't handle it. They're very delicate over there. So yeah.
Renee says cat porn.
Yeah.
My
They didn't
bad.
come here to see that today.
I mean, this is what happens when you get a random live going. You don't know what's going to happen,
I know. You
especially when
just
I'm on
never
there.
know. You never know what's going to happen.
So
We're
what are your
wild.
what it's Nicole and Kim gone wild and Wilma.
Oh.
So what's your plan for Ketopalouza? I plan to I'll talk about my dietary changes after you, but yeah, I do plan to enjoy a good old beer and all that while we're there. But what are your have you given it much thought?
Um, well, my main plan is I want to go and to Costco or Sam's. I think there's a Sam's right there. Um, I want to go to Sam's and get some steak and maybe even some wings and make them in my air fryer that I'm going to bring. So you will know what good food is while you're here in Kentucky.
Ooh. Yes,
And
so
then,
we're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be doing a live stream from one of our rooms, probably her room, since she has the stuff, the goods. But yeah, we're gonna be cooking up and doing a live stream, kind of like a mukbang,
mukbang, I don't know.
mukbang.
I just
Yeah,
made
we're
that
gonna
up.
fry up some delicious goodness in the hotel. Hopefully, not burn anything down. Hopefully, not cause any fires, any smoke alarms to go off. But yeah, we're gonna be cooking up some good food and trying to stream it. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas on what we should call our cooking show, I don't think Kim likes my ideas. I'm like two oldies. I don't even know. Like what name did you come up with, Kim?
I didn't really. I think the crowd should come up with a name.
Yeah, what name do you think we should come up with for our random cooking show? So you have Alia and a couple other people that do the keto cookout, but they're really not cooking. So we want to kind of do a play on that because we're actually going to be cooking and eating. So maybe do dinner with you guys. But yeah, we're looking for some ideas like cooking, setting fires with Nicole and Kim. Um,
Setting off the sprinklers in the hotel with Nicole and Kim.
Getting kicked out of the hotel with Nicole and Kim.
I think I've narrowed it down to a way that I can cook the steaks without setting off the smoke alarm.
That would be
So
awesome. Yes.
I mean, number one is I'm probably not going to be able to use butter while cooking, or olive oil because those two have lower smoke points. So
Okay. And ghee, I noticed that like that really causes things to go crazy.
yeah, because that's just basically butter. I mean,
Yeah.
clarified. Let me clarify. That's basically butter.
So,
It was a mom joke, Nicole.
wait. I don't have that. So so we got Nikim cooking keto. That's a good start. That's a good start. Bob, you're creative. Help us out here. What do you got, Bob? Set off the smoke alarm. Security involved in the cooking show would be good. That might blow up our stuff. That might blow up our
Yeah.
subs. We'll vlog the whole thing.
Yeah.
What's up, Cindy?
You know, it's a darn shame the name Two Crazy Ketos is already taken.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
That would have been quality.
Sean, what's up, Sean? Sean's here. Sean's here. Hold on. Welcome, Sean. Sean's creative.
Welcome.
We're trying to think of a good name for a live stream cooking show that we're going to do in Ketopalouza to in our hotel room. So we're going to try not to set fires, set the smoke alarm off, get security called, get the police called. So we're trying to look for good names. Sean, you're the man. Come up with a good name. Two Crazy Ketos are taken. Kim doesn't want anything about oldies, like so no silver sneakers or no none of that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not trying to make ourselves feel old over here.
That's true. There is a senator that can show you how to set the fire alarm. Wait, to set it off? The goal is to not set it off, though.
So we can't use keto cookout because that's taken.
Yeah, yeah. Alia and them do the keto cookout, but they don't even cook. I think we can steal it. We can do keto cook in. Cooking in with cooking.
Cooking keto with Nicole and Kim. We can do like
Hey,
cook
cooking keto.
in, like K or COOK-IN, like cook in keto with Nicole and Kim.
I like it. Cook in, cook in.
Cook in.
But yeah,
Or
so
just cooking keto. How about that?
cooking keto. Cooking keto from Ketopalouza. Cooking keto.
Well, technically, we'll be cooking carnivore because we're just cooking meat.
That's true. I need my berries though. Leave my
I mean, you
berries
can't
alone.
cook berries.
No, but I can buy berries and eat them with
I
the,
mean, I
the
guess you can technically cook berries if you want,
you
but
could. You can get all the juices. Cooking keto. Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
cooking keto. There we
Cooking
go. There we go.
keto.
Yeah, cooking keto at Ketopalouza.
Yay.
You got to do this, whatever that means.
Oh man.
Uh,
So
I feel like that was like an 80s thing or 70s or 60s. I don't know. It was like from a long time ago when people would go, what does that mean?
I don't know, but I still do that.
I do it all the time as a joke, but yeah.
So I'm doing an experiment. I'm not going to disclose the whole thing because it's a 30-day thing. Kim knows. Shh. But I am going to do a video on this. But I am toying with actually I think Renee knows too. Some of my channel members got the inside scoop, but I'm doing a 30-day experiment with carb cycling around the cycle. Get it? Um, so I'm trying to see how that affects the hormones and all that stuff around that time of the month, specifically the sex hormones, progesterone, estrogen, and all that. So I'm 5 days in, 5 days in. So
I'm sorry, Bob just said something really funny.
since
Sorry,
it's
go
your
ahead.
birthday
I'm not trying to
weekend,
interrupt.
cooking to get older with a nurse day. She's older than me though.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Nurse standing by.
Cooking keto with a
Anyway,
nurse
sorry.
standing by.
I didn't mean to interrupt your.
That's a good
So
one.
you're
That's
gonna try some carb cycling
yes, I'm doing carb cycling.
around your
So
cycle.
so I'm 5 days in, and I will say so far I am noticing a positive difference, but I want to get through the whole 30 days to make sure it's not like a placebo and it's all in my head because it's what I'm
Yeah.
expecting. But yeah, so I'm 5 days in of my 30-day trial. So I am going to be a little higher carb over Ketopalouza, which I'm happy about because it's my birthday weekend, but I'm not
Because
doing
you're like
anything
birthday.
crazy. I'm not adding a bunch of junk in and all that, but yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do at Ketopalouza because I don't track anything, but I'm gonna try not to get too crazy. Kim's gonna be with me, so she'll
Yeah.
slap me silly.
I'm a good influence usually. And I
So
don't
that's
really drink, so um I mean, you probably I don't know. Sometimes I will though. Sometimes I'll just get a wild hair and I'll have like something that's fairly keto-ish, you know. But I could never drink beer because that's if I drank beer, my allergies would definitely be or my
yeah.
food sensitivities would definitely be it would ruin the weekend.
Well, I usually just do the low carb, like the Mick Ultra, low carb, like just the Mick Ultra. I'll usually just do one. But yeah, I do plan to have at least one to celebrate getting older. Silver sneakers. Um,
If you can actually tolerate the hops, you know. I mean, I used to love beer in my younger days.
Yeah, look, Michelob Ultra isn't very hoppy. It's a very light beer. I
I mean,
can't do a lot of
it
hops.
has wheat in the
It
production of
does,
it,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, but it's not
So
extremely
I
hoppy.
can't. Okay, well, I'm just saying hops because I think that equates to wheat. I
Yeah,
really don't know. I'm not a beer connoisseur.
yeah, it does
I'm
have
not a
wheat.
beer expert, but I know that it has wheat in it, and I can't do that. So,
Yeah,
boo.
but you can do gin. Just saying.
Well, usually I do vodka, but I'm wondering if I have a sensitivity to potatoes. I'm trying to
Ooh,
discover all my hidden sensitivities right now. And potatoes seems like it might be one. So vodka's made from potatoes.
yeah.
So I think it can be made out of something else too, but I don't remember what it was. Not
Yeah.
a not an alcohol expert by any
So
means.
maybe you can't tolerate vodka.
But it doesn't matter because I get hype usually not midday like this, but like late night I get hype just like a drunk person.
We're gonna be partying out. We're gonna do the
Yeah.
cooking keto at like 11 p.m. Get ready.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely not going on that early morning walk, are we?
I mean, I typically eat at like 5. I guess I am silver. I guess I am old. I know. I
Just
know
like
my
an
husband.
old person.
I know. My husband wants to go, like, to happy hour, so we're always at the restaurant by 4 or 5 o'clock. I was like,
Oh, good
we're the only one
lord.
at the bar at that time too, like, no one else is there because they're normal people.
Yeah. I used to be a bartender. I remember those people, and I always thought, "Why are they coming to the bar so early?"
Because you get
And
full attention
yeah,
of the bartenders and the waitstaff. It's actually great. Like,
yeah,
one of
for
the
real.
bartenders, her name is Sarah, and, I make it a point. I have a challenge to myself. I wanna make her my bestie by the end of the year, so I'm kinda warming her up and buttering her up because she seems fun.
Yep.
So every time we go in there, I, like, just ask one more question about, like, random things in her life, and she hasn't kicked me out yet, so by the end of this year, we're gonna hang out.
You're a regular.
Yes, she knows
We
our
had our
names.
regulars. We had a lot of regulars. I had one guy, he was actually, and I mean, hate to stereotype people, but he was like a well-known alcoholic in town. And he walked everywhere because he'd lost his license so much. And he would actually come into the bar at 3 o'clock or 2:30 when I opened up, and he would pop my popcorn for me because we were in a hotel, and I would inevitably always set off the smoke alarm for the entire hotel if
Oh,
I
we're
popped
so
it.
screwed.
Well, you had to stand there, and I can't just stand there and watch popcorn pop. So I would be like, I'm gonna go grab some of the beer boxes from the back, and he would just be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and empty your popcorn when it. Yeah, the hotel owners didn't like me popping popcorn too much. Every time I did, they'd come running out of their office. Yeah,
Is this
it was
just
fun.
popcorn? Is Bob knows me and smoke detectors. Are we gonna, like, flood our rooms with with the
I hope
sprinklers?
not.
So Sean says Guinness and a potato the Irish way. I think that's what she's trying to avoid. And then I'm sorry, Becky, I know you resemble that remark, you're old, but my husband
She's not old. Don't call
I'm
Becky
repeating. She
old.
says I'm old. I'm repeating what she said. I'm reading. I'm reading on the screen. Don't yell at me, Becky and Kim. I'm reading.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
reading. I'm
So
reading.
listen, nobody's old in a nursing world unless you're like, I mean, you would have to be impressively old, you'd have to be like late 90s, early
Impressively.
100s, mid hundreds. We'd be like, oh, that person's pretty old. But then,
Congratulations, you made it.
to us in nursing, 60 is young. I don't know
Oh,
how
it
old you
is.
are, Becky, but 60 is young in nursing. So just so you know.
It's young in real life. Like, back in the day, people lived. It was normal to live until 90s, hundreds, and all that stuff. And it's just gotten progressively younger. But yeah, both my parents are still in their 60s. They're youngins, because I'm about to be in my mid 40s. But yeah, my parents, yeah, they're like my besties. They're still in their 60s. That's not old.
Oh, your parents are young then. My
Yeah.
parents, well, if my dad were still alive, he would be, well, they were both the same age. So, my mom's getting ready to turn 74.
Yeah, that's like my husband's parents' age. They're in their mid to late 70s. Mine are still in their my mom had me when she was like 19 or 20, and yeah, I got lucky. But Becky, one, is 68.
Yeah.
Dang
She's
girl,
just
looking
getting
good.
started. Becky, you're good.
That's what I'm saying. Come to Ketopalouza and party with us. Come burn down a hotel
Yes,
room.
yes. Drive down.
Travel and pack Ketopalouza. Kukalooza. Kukalooza.
Kukalula.
Kukalooza.
Kukalooza.
That can't be the name of our show if we can't pronounce Kukalooza. Is that the cooking show, or are you
I think
going
we're
to
oh,
Ketopalouza?
Ketopalouza. I thought you were saying we're kooky. We are
Kookal
kooky.
Oh, Kookaloos.
Holy
Who called
moly.
you old? I said
Who?
60-something was young.
You just called me old. I'm 65. No one said anything about being old. My best friend went for her NP license at 60. Heck yes. I know a
Yes.
lot of people who just started businesses in their mid 60s, actually. You're just standing. Sorry, you have your whole life still ahead of you.
Yep. That's midlife because I'm going to live to be 130,
130?
120 something,
Is that your goal?
130. Yeah,
Really?
120.
You're just making
I
that up. Is
mean,
that really your goal?
I just made that up,
Yeah, you just made that up.
but don't you think that by that time they should have figured out something, you
By
know,
that time, they better
to
have flying
allow us to
cars.
live to 120?
I don't know. I think if I live to 120, that's what 70 something years from now, I want a flying car.
Yes. But I remember when I was a little girl and my babysitter would always tell me, whenever, here in a few years, like probably 10 or 20 years, they'll have phones where you can actually see the person you're talking to. And I was like, that's so stupid. How would they do that?
That's funny. So let us know in the chat how old are you going to live, and what do you hope to see at that age? For me, I want a Flintstones car. Well, no, I want Jetsons. I want a flying car. You can have cars that can drive themselves. I don't know why you can't fly them.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's got that in the works already.
Probably Tesla. What's the guy's name?
Tesla.
No, who's the
I
dude?
don't know.
Oh my god, he bought
Oh,
Twitter. What's his name?
oh,
That guy.
Jack,
I don't think it's Jack. It's not Jack.
Jack A.
Nope, you're fired. Elon Musk. Thank you,
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, Jack A. Just like I said.
Jack?
I'm not gonna curse on the.
No, because they're cracking down on swearing. I can't say
I
shit
know.
as often.
That's why.
Yeah.
That is my son's name, Jack A. When I named my son Jack, my last name starts with an A. I had no thoughts in my head, evidently, that he would go to school. And everything that you write in elementary school, you always write their first name and their last initial on everything, right? Especially if it's a common-ish name. So all of his stuff says Jack A. I had to
Yeah.
warn him. I'm like, son, I'm sorry. And your friends are definitely going to make fun of you.
I mean, I've heard worse. I've seen worse.
Well, it's funny because now he's in fourth grade, so he'll say, "Mom, nobody gets it yet. Like nobody has said anything." I'm said, "Just you wait. Just you wait. They will. I promise. Maybe fifth grade. I don't know."
Well, when I was still in the military, there was a Captain Crouch, and accidentally I called her Captain Crunch. I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble, but I accidentally called her Captain Crunch
In the military?
in the military.
You did that on purpose.
I swear, but thankfully I didn't get in trouble. We were friends, and she kind of laughed it off, and I was like, "Oh my god." But you were right. I'm so sorry, Kim. Jack Dorsey is who formerly owned Twitter, so I take it back.
I thought it was Elon Musk.
He
No,
bought
he
it.
bought Twitter.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the
I've never
mid
heard of
70s,
Jack Dorsey, but I was calling Elon Musk Jack A.
but we but we don't have to know that. You just knew there was a Jack involved.
Yes.
So Bob says in the mid 70s we thought we would have flying cars by now. Instead we have warnings not to eat the content of a car battery. Wait, are you serious? There's warnings to not eat. Who the heck tried to eat a car battery?
Somebody. I mean, I don't know, but I had to have a little snack, y'all.
Oh, what are you eating? I just polished off my steak. What are you chowing on? Ooh, Is that beef jerky? Beef stick?
Hmm. I'm
See?
sure it's not the best quality, haters, but
Yeah, whatever.
but it's better than chips. And
I'm
you
having
know,
a
a
piece
few
of steak.
years ago, that's what I would have been eating if I
Chips?
just wanted something to munch on, chips or whatever. And I'm out of pork rinds, so I need to go get something.
I've never had pork rinds.
I mean, you haven't?
No. Is that something you buy in the store or do you have to make it? I don't even know what it is. What's a pork rind?
Well, every time I say the official name of it, I get made fun of.
What's
It is, I say chicharrones.
what? It
It's
sounds like
like
rice-a-roni.
chicharrones. I don't know.
Chicharrones?
Chicharrones. Chicharrones. I say chicharrones.
What is that? That's what a pork
It's,
rind is?
yeah. Let's see if I can spell it.
Well, Renee's
Something
61.
like
She's
that.
shooting for 62. Way to aim high.
Renee, you have got goals, sister.
I think we need to take warning labels off everything and let evolution get back to getting rid of the truly stupid.
I mean,
Survival of the fittest, right?
there, like survival of the fittest is real, y'all.
I mean, the fact that you had to put a warning on a car battery to not eat a car battery, I mean, that's next level
But
insanity right there.
they are assuming that people who would consider eating a car battery would read this. Like, not that they can read. No, I'm not saying anything about people who technically can't read. I'm talking about like just would even consider reading it with their reading skills. They
That's
just wouldn't.
I mean, there was that whole challenge with eating Tide Pods and cotton
Yeah,
balls and
exactly. Those people could read and they just chose not to,
yeah.
you know.
I
Being
mean,
able to read doesn't
I used to
necessarily
sniff
make you
gas.
smart.
The smell of gasoline.
When you say that, I don't think it means what you think it means.
No, I said sniff, not huff this time.
I knew some people that huffed gas back where I'm from, and they weren't the brightest in the barrel.
Look at how I turned out. It must be the gas.
One of my nursing supervisors came up to the desk yesterday, and we had some glue up there, and she was like, or no, it was whiteout. She said, I just want to sit here and smell this. And I'm like,
she was sniffing glue or whiteout? Oh, do you know those markers that used to smell like the brown markers that used to smell like chocolate and the blue used to smell like blueberries? I used to love smelling those.
They had like all different colors. We had like a whole pack of them that
I used to love smelling those. That must be my problem. I used to sniff all sorts of weird things. So Cindy says
what's wrong with you?
they're fried pork skins. You said chicharrones.
Yeah, that's the official name for them.
Oh,
that's what almost every bag says on it.
Deep fried pig skin. So can you buy these at the store, or do you have to like make them?
Oh my God, Nicole, were you born yesterday?
Yes.
Oh Lord, I wish I could share my screen and I would pull some up.
Oh,
I have a big thing of them for my dogs. Even I give them to my dogs as dog treats. Wait. And everybody says, "Oh, they're so unhealthy for your. You shouldn't be giving your dogs that. It's so unhealthy." I'm like, "Are y'all for real?" Because
it's better than the kibble.
You're the same people that are going out there and buying them stuff that's made in a factory. This is actually pig skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you make your own or do you buy them?
I buy them. These are not the ones I buy. I buy my one. I buy my ones. I buy mine from Sam's Club.
Oh.
But that's what they look like.
Chicharrones. Oh. Okay, I've seen them.
Chicharrones. If you're from Kentucky.
Renee, come on, man. She says Nicole lives with bougie peeps. I swear, this is a bougie area. I'm not going to deny that.
She lives She lives outside of Washington, D.C. When she comes to Kentucky, she's going to get a big shock.
I'm gonna be burping at the table. My husband cannot. My second date was
Oh,
Buffalo
don't
Wild
do
Wings.
that.
He tried to take me to a nice place, and I literally belched at the table.
Now, we do have a little decorum about us
Oh,
here in central Kentucky, okay?
oh, you're in for a treat then. Your dog's trying to escape.
I know.
Oh, Rick's here. What's up, Rick? I'm
Puppy.
trying to get my van to run after sitting for 10 years. Holy cow, your battery's dead or someone ate it.
Your tires are definitely dry rotted, Rick.
That is true. I would definitely get new tires. Renee says, put the head duck on the job, Rick. Oh, I guess you can get pork rinds at Dollar Tree?
Yep, you can get them anywhere. You can
Really?
get them at the gas station, but,
Huh.
Anywhere.
I need to look for them. Pork skins are the main ingredient of heart attack burger buns.
Yes.
Interesting. You can get them in stores. Only ingredients should be pork and salt. All right, I'm gonna look for them next time I go. Next time I go to the store.
And then you kind of have to watch it too because some of them may be fried in some pretty nasty oils. So I can always tell if I eat those because of the way I feel afterward.
Yeah.
But it seems that they don't all have the oils listed, which is really weird. I don't know if that means that it's fried in good stuff or who knows. I don't know if that means it's just fried in its own
That-
juices, its own little piggy juices.
Yeah,
I don't
ew. The way you said that. Bypass carnivore. What's going on? You find pork rinds in the chip aisle. I
Yeah.
mean, that doesn't sound good, but yeah, I guess like Cindy said, if you just get them
Well,
with
it's
like
the
pork and
ingredients,
salt.
Yeah. Like I have branched out a little and eaten the some of the ones that have spices and stuff on them, but you really have to be careful because they will throw some sugar in there.
Oh.
And yeah, just like anything, they want them to taste good. So
Oh yeah.
I like the plain ones, honestly. Like I mean, they don't even have salt on them. They're just plain.
pork.
Yeah.
And you get them in the chip aisle, just plain.
Mhm. I get them at Sam's Club, and they come in like a big, like bucket. Like it's just like a big little bucket barrel thing with screw-on lid.
This is going to be fun. Okay, so when Kim and I go to the store, we're going to go food shopping together, and maybe I'll vlog us food shopping because I'm kind of
Yes.
like a goofball, and I'm gonna. Okay, we're gonna do it first. We're gonna cook, and we're gonna do a mukbang because I've never done one of those, and I'm gonna get pork rinds when we're at the store, and I'm gonna have
Yes.
pork rinds with our chicken wings.
Well, you know what you could do, or we could do? We could like each make our own videos, like going through the store, and I can show you like this is what I would buy. This is what's good at Sam's Club as far as like, carnivore, keto, whatever. That would be pretty good.
Yeah, and I'll take you down the aisles and show you what I normally get, but you can come and get lost with me when I try to find pork rinds. That would be fun.
Yeah, because you'll have trouble finding them at Sam's.
Oh, is that where we're going? We're going to Sam's? I've never been
I
into
think-
a Sam's.
Yeah,
That'll be
we
fun.
should go to Sam's because they have the best. I mean, people will disagree with this, but to me, they have the best food selection.
Really?
I
So
think
this is going to be a weekend full of firsts. First time meeting Kim. First time in Kentucky. First time having pork rinds. First time cooking in a hotel room. And first time going to Sam's.
Yes.
And what a time to be alive.
You're growing older, and you need to experience things in life. So
I know. So Rick, I disagree with this. Actually, I don't. This DC is full of criminal lowlifes. My husband was on the train because he goes into DC a lot. We live 20 miles outside of DC in Northern Virginia. It is a bougie area, Renee. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe one day I'll do a vlog around our area. It's in the town center. We can walk to like a fountain and trails and all sorts. It is bougie, but DC. He goes into DC a lot for work, and there was a shooting one stop away from where he was. So yeah, so it is not the time to go into DC. That's for sure.
I've only been to DC once.
It was good.
I liked, it was like a school field trip. I liked it. It was fun. But if you are from anywhere around DC, you definitely have nothing to worry about coming to Kentucky. Because
I'm
even
originally
our
from New
worst
Jersey,
areas are like nothing in DC, I'm
but
sure.
I don't know DC very well. I am from a pretty rough area in New Jersey, but yeah, it's just with crime's everywhere. But yeah, I've never been to that L word in Kentucky. Um, I've never been there, so
Louisville.
Louisville. Rick says 2 tires have popped, and I have an angry possum
Oh,
living in my
dear.
van. Oh my
A
god.
possum is possums can be meaner and shoot, meaner than shucky
Turkeys?
darn. Meaner than turkeys for sure. Meaner than possums can be meaner. Well, I don't know about meaner than raccoons. Raccoons can be pretty darn mean.
So can
But
camels.
yeah. But yeah, raccoon or a possum. We had a possum that got in our Christmas tree bag out in the garage and was living there because
What?
the zipper was broke. Like it was a bag, the bags you can get to hold the artificial
Yeah.
Christmas tree. So I went out there, I grabbed the bag, brought it in, sat it down because we were getting ready to decorate the tree. And all of a sudden, my three little boys at the time, they came right in there. Mama, there's a big rat in the front room. I said, what are you talking about? A rat? Ran in there. And there's a possum just looking at me. It's like hissing at me. And I'm like, oh crap, there's a rat or there's a possum in here. And Doug came in, he got the broom and we were like, open the front door, open the front door. We are chasing this possum, batting it around with a broom. It was meaner and shit. Oops, sorry.
I mean, when I was active duty at my first base in the dorms, there was a moth. I was a baby. I was a cop. I don't know how I made it through the police academy and how I made it because there was a moth in the room, and I took my pool stick. I played a lot of pool at the time, and I was batting it like a baseball. I was trying to whack at it, and this moth scared me. I'm over here, as a cop. I'm over here supposed to be law and order, and I'm scared by a freaking moth.
That's hilarious. When I was at that same, are you talking about in the police academy?
My first base.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Never mind.
Why did
I
you
was going
have
to
an
say, I was at
experience?
that same police academy.
But at different times, different times.
Yes, different before you. And wasn't there, well, I was there way too long, actually, but I wasn't in the Air Force long enough.
But you were 90s, right?
No, girl, I
When?
was in the high school in the 90s. Actually, it
No,
was 90s. It was 95.
yeah, because you're a few years older than me. Jerk.
I graduated in 95.
Yeah,
I
see?
graduated in 93 from high school. It was
Damn,
95.
you're old.
I know.
But
But I'm fine. I'm never
it's
going to be old. I refuse.
you're only a few years older than me. It's fine. I called the maker of one brand to see what oil they are fried in. Lard. What
Okay,
brand? Yeah,
good. Yeah.
Renee asked, what brand? And then Cindy says the best ones are fried in pork fat. All right, so I'm gonna try to find the ones in pork fat. This is gonna be a fun mukbang. Mukbang.
I think the ones from Sam's Club are fried in good stuff because I trust the berries. If the berries have looked into something, I just take it as, that's probably the truth. So, Dr. Berry said once that the ones at Sam's Club are good.
Oh,
So
really?
that's what I do.
Interesting. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the randomness. No, I trapped the possum and drove him 2 miles away to horse country. Wow.
Well, that was nice. I mean, that's kind of a waste of time though, honestly, because I live in the city now and we got possums everywhere. We got raccoons, yeah. So you can't really get rid of those things.
Possums. I've seen one possum in real life.
Oh my gosh. Every night there's a possum and a raccoon and like every day there's like tons of squirrels that go back and forth on my Ring doorbell camera.
Oh, well, as Renee says, I live in a bougie area, so we don't see a lot of wildlife. I'm just saying we have like sky, like high rises and stuff like that.
No,
We
yeah, you
drink with
guys
our
don't have
pinkies
any
up.
land.
Yeah.
We've got like woods and stuff around us and a
No.
lake across the way.
Mm-mm. We're in a town center, literally in the town center, and the hospital's
Mm.
across the street. That's a busy hospital, by the way. Um, Bob says Nicole doesn't know what a pork rind is, and she is going to cook in a hotel room. What could possibly go wrong? Tune in and find out.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, what does she eat?
I
Because I thought pork rinds were a staple of any ketogenic or carnivore diet. Low
I'm,
carb, even like.
I I eat basic, simple stuff. I eat
I
steak,
mean, that's
beef,
pretty
butter, bacon, and
basic.
eggs. Simple stuff, things that are easy. I I've heard people do pork rinds, but I didn't know what they were.
Well, I'm gonna get you some good ones. You can try them. I'll even get you like some good cream cheese to put on them. Since
Ooh.
you're wanting to have a few little extra carbs there,
Oh, I
and
like cream cheese.
it's good. Like you just use it like a chip. So anything
Oh,
you would dip a chip in, Um, do you have beer cheese where you live?
yeah, of course.
Okay. I was just gonna
I
say,
don't live
well,
under
they
a
don't
rock.
have it a lot of places. Like in Colorado where my sister-in-law lives. She lives in Denver. They don't have beer cheese. So she has to
Really?
come here and get it.
So they live under a rock, but
Yeah.
friends, Kim and I are going on a first date. She's treating me to pork rinds and cream cheese. She's cooking me dinner. She's wining and dining me. I'm like very excited to be wine and dined. It's been a while. My husband doesn't wine and dine me anymore, so I'm excited for this first date.
And my husband is just worried that Nicole will like kidnap me or something. He's watched too many Forensic Files episodes, I think.
I used to love Forensic Files. Just tell
He's
him I'm
like
afraid of a
he's like,
moth.
you can't trust her just because she's a woman. I'm like, I don't trust her just because she's a woman, but I have like a little bit of discernment here, sir.
We're we're
Like she's a nutritionist. She was in the Air Force, she had the same job I had in the Air Force. She like I've learned a little bit about her over these few months. I'm not just gonna go and we're not sharing a hotel room. I
yet.
mean, we
We're
got
not
our
sharing
own
a
room,
hotel room
so
yet, but the weekend is young. We're,
n- don't be starting stuff. Okay, do
so
not.
just
My husband's gonna be watching this. He's gonna be like, "See, I told you."
just kidding, husband. But
See, I told you. She said,
we're we're internet besties who are going on our first date. I'm so excited to be wine and dined. Mm.
"Well, I mean, I'm not exactly, the type to spoil people."
You're spoiling me. You said you're going to buy me pork rinds and cream cheese. For me, that's
Listen,
spoiling. It doesn't
I'm
take
a
much.
nurse. I'm a nurse and a mother of 4 and an only child. Each one of those things contributes to me being like, you know, I don't want to say more about myself.
Being a nurse, you're giving.
Yeah, but we also lose our, we we're giving and we are concerned about really awful stuff. If you have a cold or you just haven't tried pork rinds,
Hey, hey.
Holy moly.
So, so
I'm
ground.
kidding. We will have fun.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be
Yeah.
fun. We'll go from internet besties to real life besties unless I just drive people up the wall because I'm crazy. But ground beef guy driving around DC is the worst. Yes, I've gotten 2 speeding tickets the 2 times I drove into DC because they have these light cams on every freaking traffic light now.
Ah,
I
that's
know.
so awful. How do
I
you run
know.
red lights or speed?
That's how they
That's
make their money because
awful.
everyone's moving out. So they have to make money. So they get people going like 5-10 miles over the speed limit.
Nobody can afford to live there anyway.
That's true. Becky says the Galt House is pretty bougie. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was sold
it's
out.
definitely.
So we're not staying there, but yeah, it looks nice from the website. DC was nice when I was there, but that was 1974. So yeah, it's changed a lot, Bob. It's changed a lot.
I think it's changed a lot since I was there, and that was about probably about 10 plus years ago.
Yeah, it's changed since 2020 happened. It's gone downhill for sure. But I think ground beef guy. Oh, you're gonna be at Ketopalouza?
Oh, cool. Well,
Nice.
come say hi.
Yeah. Oh, are you in Kentucky or are you traveling there? I'm traveling there. I'm actually packing and doing laundry and all that stuff because I fly out tomorrow. But yeah, where are you flying in from or traveling from? Do you know Kim?
I don't.
Okay. What's up, Rhonda? How's it going? Jonathan,
It's
what's
so
up? What's
hot
up?
out here. Good Lord. It what is it, October? It feels like it's so hot out here.
What's the weather?
It's 80 degrees. Mostly sunny, 80 degrees.
It's gonna be cooler this weekend. I checked the weather. It's gonna be, I think, in the 70s.
Okay.
So like long sleeves,
That'll be
no
better.
jacket.
Long sleeves in the 70s?
Yeah.
That's shorts weather. We wear shorts from 60 degrees up.
Oh, I'm from the north. I'll bring shorts. What's up, Jonathan?
Yeah, you
Jonathan's
definitely want
here.
shorts. Yay, Jonathan. Y'all, I'm not very lively today. I feel like I'm letting y'all down.
You're good.
I'm hot and
Michael said
I'm
something
not
to you,
awake.
Kim. He says he went to DC in 83 or went where? I'm assuming that's DC.
Went in 83. I think he means in the Air Force.
Oh, Air Force.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was Intel. We had different different AFSC, but
A1Cs. We
I
also
almost said
have different
AOC.
A1Cs.
I almost said I've been out so long, I forget. Thank you, Nicole and Kim, for your service. I'm also Air Force veteran. Oh, awesome. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well,
And
thank you.
yeah, what was your AFSC? It's a tongue twister. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Long time no chat. Oh, Sean's coming too. Intentional carnivore. Oh, cool. From South Carolina. Awesome. Yeah, looking forward to meeting you guys in real life. I'm sure it's going to be packed. I wonder, it's sold out. I wonder how many people, like how many tickets they sold.
I don't know, but I get to meet Dr. Barry for the first time.
Oh yeah, you've never met him.
And I've never met Nisha either, and I was really wanting to meet her, but I was listening the other day and it didn't sound like she was going to be there because she said Dr. Barry's going to be there. And I was like, what?
Oh.
The only person I want to meet more than Dr. Barry is Nisha.
Aw. Yeah, who else is going to be there?
Dr. Hampton. We get to meet Dr. Hampton.
Oh yeah, in real life.
I'm excited about that.
Is Sean Baker going to be there? I should pull up the website.
I think so. Dr. Boz is going to be there.
Oh, that'll be cool to meet her.
So yeah. Yeah, you should pull it up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Aggravator, what's going on? Just mowed my lawn, listening to some last talking to Dr. Baker. Oh, do you mean me or Chad? There were a couple of us who talked to Dr. Baker. I will say that the way he does the interviews is very, very strange. So when you go on, he doesn't run it. He has people who runs the behind the scenes his podcast stuff. And when you get on the Zoom, there's like this person who like the tech person who I guess like has you mess with your webcam and all lighting and all that stuff. And then people were just entering the room, like the Zoom room. It was like 20 plus people watching. I was like, who are you and why are you here? I thought this was my interview, but yeah, there's an audience, a live audience. Watch the interview. They don't prepare you. They don't tell you anything, no logistics. So just all these people just started showing up. I was like, what is happening?
Well, that's different.
Yeah. And then he comes on and does the whole the whole intro, and then we chat and all that. And then literally at the end, when he says, "All right, guys, have a good day," they literally cut the video off. There's no talking, there's no feedback at the end. It literally just ends. As soon as he's like, "All right, guys, have a good day, bye," cuts off. It was like the
Peace
weirdest
out.
thing. Yeah, so it was so weird.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I have the Ketopalouza up. I don't
Well, I
know.
really liked your interview with him though. I thought you did really good. It
Thank
was
you.
very it was something that you know how sometimes you'll watch interviews and you're like struggling to make it through the end. It wasn't like that. I was very interested in it. So
Thanks. Yeah, I
and
think
I
it
even
was
know
good.
you, so it was
It
good.
was good, I think, because he's an orthopedic surgeon, and I've had so many issues. And I think he got excited because the procedure I had is it's not common. I think he said he's only done 2 in his entire career. But yeah, it was just very interesting listening to his take on it.
Yeah, but I mean, even before that part, that wasn't even the part that I liked. I mean, that was fine. That was good.
Yeah.
But it was like before that even. It was really good. I'm trying to remember specifically what you were talking about, but it was just really I learned a lot about you through that interview even.
And we're gonna learn even more when we go on our first date. I'm sorry,
Like,
husband. I'm
oh,
kidding. I'm kidding, husband.
he's not gonna let me go now. You know that, right? I'm
So,
just kidding. Do you think anybody tells me what to do?
okay. I don't know Autumn Weathers. Oh, I guess she's the
Autumn is the
founder.
one that puts it on. She's from Louisville.
Oh, she's from what?
Louisville.
Okay, Louisville. Wait, did I just say it right?
You did.
Yes. Okay. So, Dr. Ken Berry. I don't know who Maria Emmerich.
So does that mean Nisha's not going to be there?
It doesn't. It seems like no.
Boo.
Well, she was at Ketopalouza and she wasn't listed as a speaker. She just came with Ken Berry, and they had an assistant with them too. But yeah, she came with him, but she wasn't listed as a speaker for KetoCon. So maybe she'll be there, and she's just not a speaker.
But she's been speaking lately at a lot of places.
I don't know. Do you know who Maria Emmerich is?
Yeah, she is. Let's see here. What does she do?
It says author speaker. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly.
I wish
She
they
was
had
on that. She was
bios.
on that. That documentary they did. That's
Reversed.
yeah.
I wish they had
I
like
remember what she
bios
did.
like you can click. But we have Two Crazy
I thought
Ketos.
they
They're
did.
everywhere. Dr. Boz. Kim Howerton. Have you met her?
No, I've
She's
not met any
awesome.
of these
She's
people.
funny. She's funny. I really like her. Tony Hampton, Ryan Lowry. I think I know him. But yeah, it's a pretty good speaker lineup.
I'm thinking, isn't Maria Emmerich the one that's trying to? No, she's not. Never mind. I'm thinking of the lady that's like trying to change the policy on, like the food pyramid and stuff, but that's not her.
Oh no, you're thinking of oh my god, someone in chat help me.
So many people in
I
this
can't
space,
think.
y'all.
What is her name? She came up with beans, the more you eat, the more you fart or something. She does a
What?
nutrition coalition.
That's an old saying, Nicole.
Well, she says it on a lot of her talks. But she has a nutrition coalition. Someone will help. I know. I have faith. I have faith in this chat. I have faith in our
I feel like
friends.
Maria Emmerich might be like a nutritionist or something, but I'm not sure.
So
Somebody
Rhonda
tell
says
us.
she was a 902. What's a 902? Oh, med services specialist. Okay. Good stuff. Were you active duty? Good stuff. I almost retrained into that, but I was a cop and we were critical manned, so I got denied all of my retrain opportunities. What's up, the low carbist? How's it going? How's it going?
Okay, yeah, she does a lot of protein sparing modified protein sparing modified fasting and recipes and stuff.
Oh, on IG or does she have YouTube?
She was the one that on the Reverse series, her and Dr. Barry kind of got into a little like disagreement, and
Oh,
it was kind of like, oh,
that's fun.
this is awkward.
Ah, I need to watch that. I didn't watch
Yeah.
it. I think maybe I've
It
seen one
was
reverse.
basically it was about she has a theory, I guess, that people have a personal fat threshold.
Okay.
And he was like, that's not a thing. I don't know. You'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I need to watch that one. Is it on his channel?
Um, he did a live. I watched it like live streamed on his channel, so I guess it's still on there. But you can just Google it. The
Okay, I'll
Reverse
have to look.
series.
I'll have to look. But thank you so much, Becky. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the early birthday wishes. 43 has never looked so good. Dr. Boz had to, I saw that video came out I think yesterday. I watched or maybe it was this morning. I don't know. I've been up since 4
Oh
something.
yeah, I watched it. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't watch all of it. I need to finish it. I'm about halfway through.
Yeah, I watched it. I learned so much from Dr. Boz. She just really gets into the science of it, and she'll tell
Yeah.
you, how things work, and to me that makes it easier to make decisions for myself based on, you know, the data. She's really big on data collection.
A lot of her I haven't watched a lot of her videos. People recommended I try to get her on my channel, but I need to
Oh,
actually
she's awesome.
yeah, I need to get her. I'm gonna try. I'm small cheese. I don't know if she'll come on my channel, but I'll reach out. But yeah, I do want to watch her channel because I hear good things about her. I just haven't seen a lot of her content at all. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do want to check. She's an eye doctor, right? Is she an eye doctor?
No, I think she's just like a family practice or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
But she recently moved, I know, from up north somewhere to Florida, and she lives in Tampa now. So she has like this little thing at the bowling alley where it's like a support group, and they all measure their sugar and ketones, and she has this thing called the Dr. Boz ratio where
Gotcha.
anyway, you'll just have to go listen to it. But sometimes her videos are kind of like I have to listen to them while I'm doing something because they're kind of tedious, It's not something that you're just going to be sitting down like, "Oh, I'm totally entertained." She's going to be talking about numbers and like I
Oh,
don't know. It's just something that it's probably not going to hold a lot of people's attention unless you're really into what she's talking about. So,
yeah. I know she had him on her channel because he just switched to keto, I think. So I don't know. I do have to finish watching that interview, but I'm curious what his diet looks like, and I'm curious what his comment section um, looks like on that video when he says he's temporarily. I don't know if it's temporary or whatever his plan is, but yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying to
just
remember what he
very
said.
curious.
I just listened to it last night, but I was just so tired. I'm so tired today too.
Aw, I'm
Um,
sorry.
just like when I work 3 12s in a row. I mean, I'm sure it was fine when I was younger, but the older I get, it just really wears me down.
You are old, so yeah.
I'm ancient, but that's okay. No,
Girl,
I'm not old. I'm not ever going to be old. I don't care if I'm 100 years old. I'm not going to be old.
you are not old.
I'm going to be Kim.
You're Ground beef guy says I usually just travel around the Beltway in DC and there's just no easy way to get around. I drive a truck mostly in the southeast. Atlanta's not fun either, but not as bad as DC, but that L town is easy.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's the largest city in Kentucky, but it's,
The
not
L town.
compared to other, yeah.
My ex was 902, I was 205. Remind me what 205 was again? I know we were in the similar field when I retrained, but did different. I was imagery. Louisville. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, kind of Louisville. You can say Louisville or Louisville
Louisville.
or Louisville, but don't say Louisville.
Okay, so I can say Louisville. Okay.
I
That
mean, you
makes it so
can,
much
but we're
easier.
gonna know that you're not. That you're an outsider. You
I am
know,
an
if you say
outsider.
Louisville, I know, but you know, if you say Louisville, we're gonna know that, like, you know,
I'm not
she
even
doesn't
trying.
really know. You know, if you want to get in there, say Louisville,
Okay.
Louisville, or Louisville. It
Louisville.
depends on where you're from in Kentucky too, because like I can hear a difference between. I'm from Western Kentucky, and me and my husband sound totally different, and he sounds way, way more country than I do. Like I know it's hard to believe, but if you heard my husband, you'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" The first time I ever met him, and I've lived in Kentucky my whole life, I was like, "Good Lord, this guy's just stepped out of the holler."
But see, I don't have an accent.
I mean, you do. It's just not like mine.
I mean,
It's more of a northern,
it's
know.
it's normal.
It's not normal. Nothing's normal. I'm normal. What are you talking about?
Maria does a lot of keto recipes, cookbook, and does a lot with PSMF. Wait, with
Yeah.
PMSMF?
Protein sparing modified
Oh,
fats.
that one person who did the thing. Thanks, Sean.
She's that one person that did the thing.
Yeah.
A little different than the other person that did that thing.
Sean, helpful as usual. Thank you so much. You're fired. The
Personal fat
yes,
threshold.
the personal fat threshold. That was an interesting moment. Yeah, I need to look her. I need to
Yeah,
look
it
her
was
up.
it was a little uncomfortable for me because I'm just like,
You're a
ugh.
fangirl.
I know. So I almost think I shouldn't meet Dr. Berry. And the reason why is because you know how they always say don't meet your heroes, because like if they do the littlest thing to hurt your feelings or to like let you down in any way, you're gonna be like, oh, my life is ruined.
No, he's super sweet in real life. He won't let you down. He's super sweet. You'll like him.
Or
It'll
if
be
you
worth
say
it.
something stupid to them, or you know, it's just like I get it. I get why people say don't meet your heroes, you know. And
He'll
the
be okay
fact
though.
that my hero is a doctor, a low carb doctor, like what does that say about me? That's exciting.
Hey, heroes don't wear capes.
That's right. But you know, I was just thinking today, Nicole. It's so like it's so bizarre. Like this is playing off of my video from the other day with like we're just living in backwards world. Like literally everything that we're told and that we see is just totally freaking backwards. And why is it that after all these years of keto being a thing, people are still looking at it like, oh, that might not be healthy, or
Yeah.
oh, pork rinds, you know. It's just so bizarre. And you know, I mean, when you think about it, being in the YouTube space, even as small YouTubers that are talking about low carb diets, I mean, in 30 years, people are probably going to look back and say, oh, they were like, you know, pioneers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're forging through unknown territory.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
and even though it's known, it's like we're learning something new about it every day because we can't convince the scientists to actually study about the stuff that matters.
Yes.
You know, because there's no drugs involved with it. You know, if we're not creating a drug or
I did
funding some cereal company.
Yeah, there was a video. So I did a reaction of his called Wheezy Waiter. I actually like his content because he is sarcastic like me, so I kind of think he's funny. But yeah, he's like reasons why I won't do the keto diet, and the reasons were stupid. As
He's
usual.
wheezy, he needs to do keto. That means
but
eating is making him wheeze. I'm just saying.
That's what yeah, I mean I didn't even think about that. But but he had a doctor come on And of course, a doctor is going to say, it's your emergency backup system. We're not supposed to, whatever. We're not supposed to be fat and all this stuff. And the whole thing and the LDL and all these things. I'm not saying LDL isn't a thing, but like the standard stuff.
Yeah.
It was just a bad video. And then there was another video that came out. I'm not sure if I want to react to it because it's positive, but it's 7 reasons why United States is obese. And I think a new stat is like 60 something percent of Americans are overweight or obese. And they talked about big food. They talked about, and they had all of the sponsors of the Dietetics Association listed, but they listed like Kellogg's, Nestle, like all the big food, General Mills, all the big food companies
Yeah.
that control everything. So that's why I might react to it because I thought it was interesting, but it's just wild that all these processed food companies are controlling the entire food industry.
It really is. And it just never ceases to just shock me the way people's minds are so warped by it too. And excuse me. I mean, just the looks and stuff that you get, or, even when you're trying to explain to somebody, like, I'll tell people, well, I've done carnivore for 150 days now. And they're like, what do you mean? These
Yeah.
are educated people. They know what the word carnivore means.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, so, but you eat veggies, right? I'm like, no, it's meat. I mean, I occasionally, yeah, I'll throw one in there, but it's just like they have no concept that that could be even a viable option that could sustain life at all. And, with the doctor that you were talking about a few minutes ago, I wonder what he would say. I wonder what his response would be if he did that talk, like, 300 or 400 years ago, or whenever it was in history,
Yeah.
when they ate mostly,
Meat.
like real stuff. It's almost like, oh, okay, so you think that that's the emergency backup system, but yet if you ate, what people would have had to eat, like in the ice ages and stuff, that doesn't make any sense. That's not even.
Yeah.
It sounds wrong. It
It
just sounds
is wrong.
really messed up and backwards to me.
Yeah.
And
I
I
think I
don't know if
saw
I
that
have some
video.
sort of mental illness that makes me think unlike anybody else, but I'm glad I found my people that have also the same illness. And I think it's the best illness.
I'm okay with this illness.
Yeah, me too. My husband, he's funny. He totally supports, anything I want to do. He'll cook for me. He supports my diet 100%. And he trusts my judgment with it and stuff, but he'll say things like, occasionally he'll say he's got a problem, and I'll be like, oh, well, you should probably try, not eating blah, 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 whatever. And he's like, well, not everything, it comes back to diet. Not everything's related to diet. And I'm like, most things are.
Yeah. I had
I
a,
really believe that. I really believe that.
it's true. I
And I
had a,
haven't always felt that way.
so my reaction videos come in clutch. So I react a lot to my favorite dietitian, Abby Sharp, and she
Mhm.
struggles with SIBO and supposed to do a low fiber diet and all that stuff. So I was talking to my client, and she's struggling with the same symptoms. And I looked up SIBO on my phone when I was talking to her. It was a video chat, and I held up my phone. I listed all the symptoms. I was like, "You're eating a ton of spinach, you're eating a ton of this." I was like, "It's probably SIBO, and it's a pain in the butt to diagnose." But she told her doctor her symptoms, and she messaged me this morning saying, "My doctor agrees with you." I'm like, "I'm not diagnosing. I'm just saying, let's just cut the fiber out and see if it helps." And she's like, "Yeah, my doctor agrees." I was like, "So this might be my first SIBO, possible SIBO client." But yeah, it's just wild because there's a lot of people who probably have it and just aren't
Yeah.
diagnosed because it's a pain in the butt to diagnose it anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, even something as common as H. pylori is difficult to diagnose.
Yeah.
I had to go poop in a cup to find out
Oh,
I didn't have
fun.
H. pylori a few years ago. Yeah. Potty talk.
So Rhonda was at I'm assuming Tinker Air Force Base, 1983 to 1989. Awesome. Well, thank you for your
Awesome.
service.
Yeah.
What's up, Uncle Big Guy?
I love that name. That's a great name.
There was a username that says, what do you say? I'm your uncle or something, and I was like, "Whose uncle? My uncle?" There were like 4 of us on the screen, and we were trying to figure out whose uncle he was. Um, and then there was another one who was Yuri, Yuri space Nator, and it didn't even click to me, but the person I was on with was like urinator. I was like, So
Oh, that's
ground beef
cute.
guy. My wife's a nurse. Nurses work hard. Yeah, they do.
Sometimes we do. We're
Well,
just people, just like anybody
Kim was
else.
watching YouTube videos earlier this week.
I mean, sometimes, like it's a Sunday and all right, hold on, guys. I have got to plug in before I go dead. I'll be right back.
Well, ground beef guy is coming in clutch on teaching me how to say Louisville. Louisville. I need to make sure that's how to say it properly to Kim. I need to get this down because every live stream I think I'm on with her, I have issues with that town. I don't know why it's so difficult for me.
It's just Looavul.
Oh, you heard that. Were
Louisville.
you laughing while you were away from the computer?
Yeah, I was just right over there.
So ground beef guy says Louisville. Is that it? Louisville.
We say Vol.
Vol?
But we're from Kentucky. That's what people in Kentucky don't say Ville.
Well, I'm a lost cause.
Like we say Nashville.
Nashville?
Actually, I say Nashville. That's really weird. I
Yeah,
do say
see?
Nashville.
You can't change
But
the
most
rules.
people from Tennessee say Nashville.
You can't change the rules on us.
I don't know. The rules always change. Listen, we've also got places here. We have a Versailles. It's spelled like Versailles. Okay.
Oh.
We also have a Paris and Rome, or Paris. I think we have a Rome. Of course, those are pronounced the same.
You have all the countries.
Yeah, Versailles.
For sales? You
Yeah,
cannot yell at me
Versailles.
for saying Louisville. Louisville.
Yes, I can because it's Versailles. That's what it's called here. If you say Versailles, they're gonna laugh at you.
Oh my goodness. Bob's Pistols and Pay Dirt. That is an awesome name. I love that
It is,
username.
isn't it?
Hi, Nurse Kim. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Aw.
Hello. Hope you're having a good day as well, Bob.
Well, how is your day going, Kim? Besides being tired, you're off
Nicole
today.
woke me up at the ripe time of 8:43.
I texted. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
I'm just kidding. I got up to go to the bathroom and I was so tired and groggy. And then I'm like, oh, Nicole just said she wants to do a live. What?
You could have. I gave you an out. You could have said no.
No, I wanted to. I was just like, not too early.
No.
She said noon. I said, okay, that's anything before noon it's an out. It's a
I have
no.
to prime up my future date for our date. So the first in-person meeting is more comfortable because I get nervous on first dates. And I've been married so long, I'm out of the dating game, you know? I'm kidding, husband. I'm kidding. Kim's like, what the hell?
Well, I actually am more lively when I'm talking to myself because I feel like I need to be. So it's kind of weird, you go from like talking to yourself to talking to real people. And if I was like this with you, you'd be like, what the hell's wrong with her?
Like,
you know how you have to be on YouTube where you have to be like animated and
oh, please don't do that.
yeah. You don't want me doing
and
that.
when we say bye at the end, I should be like, all right, y'all, bye. Please don't do that.
It's just my thing now. I did it a couple times and then I'm like, people like when you do the same kind of intros and you do the same kind of outros.
Yeah.
Because it's recognizable and that's comforting in a world where we don't have things happening regularly. We like that, it's comforting. I have YouTubers I watch all the time. I'm just listening to their intros. I'm like, oh, I'm okay now. We can finish the day.
She's like, I'm not stressed anymore.
Yes.
So then,
and that's why I listen to YouTube at work too. Put my little earbud in and just do like this. And
So when we say bye at the end of the night, you'll be like, bye. And I'll be like, have a happy and healthy day.
yes,
All right.
exactly.
All right. Every day. Okay. That's how we'll sign off.
Exactly. Oh,
Sounds.
oh, I forgot. Did you, so you got the message about the drive-by shooting?
Yes. Would you stop reminding me of that? That's why I'm nervous to fly now.
This is Lexington. That's Louisville.
Okay.
Okay, it's over an hour away. Lexington is a bigger city than, I mean, Louisville's a bigger city than Lexington and much more dangerous. But
What the heck? The heck, Kim?
but
We're
there was
supposed
a
to be
drive-by.
friends.
There was a drive-by in front of my house, like not last night, but the night before last.
Wait, you didn't say it
Not
was in
real
front of your
sure.
house.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I did. It was like right out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so was it?
I mean, not.
Was it?
I don't know. I don't know where it was, Nicole. I was laying on my bed and I heard 7 shots, and I'm like, that wasn't fireworks, because we play this game around here of fireworks or gunshots.
That's not a fun game, Kim.
I know it's really not. And so I was laying in bed and I'm like, oh, that was definitely gunshots. And so about that time, my neighbor, who is a police officer, ran downstairs with his weapon and was going to find them, I guess. I don't know if they were on foot or in a car. I have no idea. I have no idea if they were on my street or the one over that runs, kind of, yeah, it runs opposite from mine. But my neighbor saw the flashes. So how
Oh,
close would he have to be to see
pretty
flashes that
close.
looked like lightning, he said.
Pretty close.
So do you think that was on my street?
I mean, I don't know where the end is, but yeah, I think you can see muzzle flashes up to, I want to say 100 feet, but let me Google that.
I mean, but would it look like lightning though? Like, to look like lightning, I would think you'd have to be pretty darn close.
So
I don't know.
18
I'm
to
getting way off
24
topic, guys. Sorry.
18 to 24 inches.
I mean, in the complete pitch black dark, you're gonna see even far away, you're gonna see the flashes, but for it to look like lightning, I'm thinking that had to have been pretty close.
Yeah.
We have some crazy neighbors that live at the end of the street. It might have been them. I
Like-
hope they're not watching. If you're watching, you're definitely not crazy.
And I do not live on your street.
I mean, what if they shot somebody and they're still in the house and the police came and they came down this other road? Like, we
Was
would
there
never
any
know.
reports that
What?
any reports that actually said what happened?
I don't
I
know.
would think if it were an actual drive-by or an actual shooting, there should be something that came out. So that sounds kind of serious to me.
I mean, I don't think they shot anybody because we didn't see an ambulance.
Are you allowed to just shoot in the backyard? Don't you live in the
No.
country? Are you allowed to do that?
No, I
Pew,
don't live in the
pew, pew,
country. I
pew.
live in the city.
Oh,
I don't live like in the middle of the city. I live like in one of the bordering neighborhoods, but I mean, it's not a bad part of town at all.
that's
So
crazy.
it's very bizarre that happened.
Have you talked to your
So-
neighbor? Does he have
I
any
mean,
updates?
all of my neighbors were texting each other like, what was that?
Oh, I was wondering
And
if your
the
cop
police didn't
neighbor had
even-
any updates.
The police didn't even no, he doesn't know. And the police that responded, see, he's a police officer in a different city.
Gotcha.
And the police that responded didn't even like, I was standing out in the yard in a bathrobe and they didn't even like talk to me or anything.
Oh, cool.
They didn't care what I had to say. I don't know.
I mean, you were in the bathroom. They probably felt awkward.
They're probably like, there's somebody nosing her in.
Renee says, I'm so far in the sticks when you hear shots here, you just assume hunters. People will die alone if they get shot out here. Nobody even flinches. That's what I think when I think like Kentucky and the country and stuff like that. I see that in movies. Like you just go out in your backyard and just shoot cans off the thing.
Well, that's like where I'm from. Like, I shot a raccoon off my front porch one time.
Oh, you shot a poor
Yeah,
raccoon.
and killed it too,
Oh
with a
no.
shotgun, and I wasn't even aiming. I couldn't
What
even really see it. It
the
was
heck?
dark. I just went and shot, out my front porch. Well, the reason is
I don't
because
know
it
if
was
that's good or bad
bothering.
aim, Kim.
No, okay, so it's good aim, but this was years and years ago. But the reason why I did that is because this raccoon, and raccoons are meaner than snot. If y'all don't know, a raccoon will come straight up on your porch, eat your cat food, terrorize your mama cat and her kittens, and just look at you like, in what, when you come out the door. I come out the door, I'm like, get out of here. I've got a broom, and I'm like trying to, and the thing's just looking at me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm eating this cat food right now.
He was
That was
hungry.
years ago. I didn't even know I killed it until 2 days later, or maybe more than 2 days. I
Holy
found this big
cow.
bloated belly raccoon laying down the hill.
I'm about to get this live demonetized.
I mean, I think you're allowed to kill raccoons that are threatening your cats on your own property, aren't you? I don't know. I was like 21 or 22. I'm
That's
48
not
now.
that young.
I mean, come after me. I think there's some limitations on that.
Statute
We're
of
out in
limitations.
the country. In the country. You gotta protect your property and your kitty cats.
Well, that's what Renee says. We target practice in the front yard. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, we did too.
That's so wild to me. I'm city. If you hear
Yeah.
gunshots, like that's for real, like someone got shot.
Oh no, my neighbors, they were probably just like, huh, bet that raccoon was up on her porch again.
See, whenever I do a live with people, like you never know what we're gonna talk about. Like this went from
No.
try not to burn our hotel room down, not to shoot the sprinklers off, to Kim taking me on a first date and feeding me pork rinds, like, yeah, and then now we're killing raccoons. Like this has been.
But I'm a city girl now. Like, I don't do any shooting around here. Like, the people that are shooting around here, they're just bad news.
Like
I
2
don't
days
know.
ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad everyone's okay. That's crazy. That's scary.
It is, and it makes me want to move back out to the country, honestly.
Oh, are you guys going? Are you guys thinking about it?
No.
Okay.
No.
But at least you can protect yourself out there, right?
I'm the only one that wants to.
Gotcha.
Nobody else in my family would. They would just be like, "No, we're living here forever." Yeah.
I know. I want to leave too, but my husband's job's keeping us here. Trapped.
I know, it's
Trapped.
just so nice out in the country because I'm not afraid. Like, you know how most people, they'll go out to the country and they'll be scared to death because there's woods all around and stuff, and I guess they're scared of ghosts or something. I don't know. I'm not afraid out in the country. I'm afraid with people around. Like,
Yes.
if there's too many people, I'm just looking around like, which one of these people could be,
Yep.
pulling some stuff.
And your husband thought I could be one of those people.
I mean, you could
Yeah,
be.
I could be.
There's
I'm
women
afraid
that
of a moth. Just tell him that.
there's women that befriend other women and harm them, and like even pregnant women. I'm not going to go into graphic details because I don't know what YouTube likes or doesn't like, but you never know. So, but it would be like two former SPs fighting it out, fighting to the death. I don't know.
I look scary.
I mean, listen, I haven't done anything like that since I was 20.
What fight?
So, no, like anything Air Force related.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're much more like you could take me, I'm sure, even though you're shorter. I got you by a couple inches. I don't have these big muscles like you do anymore.
Well, for the first date, like you're courting me, like you're carrying me in your vehicle
Oh my
to
gosh.
destination to destination. You're cooking me up some food, like I wouldn't harm you. Like I'll be eating and
I
traveling
hope
well.
not. I really hope not. I hope you're not a psycho.
Yeah, I mean,
I think you're all right.
I'm crazy, but
Mhm.
you know,
But in a good way.
Uncle Big Guy says, I'm thinking of the movie That Thing You Do. I've never seen that movie. What is that? Have you?
Thing You Do. I've seen that years ago, but I don't really even remember what it's about. What's it about?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Yeah, what's it about?
I'm
Michael
like,
loves it in Montana. I mean, Ohio. Do you know where you live?
I mean, Ohio.
He says, I love it here in Montana. Then he says, I mean, Ohio.
Oh,
That's a
oh,
huge difference, Michael.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, that thing you do. Let's see here. It had Tom Hanks. This is an old movie. I thought it
Oh,
sounded. Um, it had these people. Hold on. Can you see it?
yeah, but I don't know Tom Hanks. They look like New Kids on the Block. I don't know who they are.
So let me put on my spectacles. Tom Hanks.
Oh, it's a one-time hit wonder of a music group. It's a music group?
Oh, I thought it was a movie. No, it says That Thing You Do cast.
Oh.
But they're playing instruments, and I don't know.
Yeah, the one
I
guy
guess
had
it's
an
a music
instrument.
movie. I barely watch movies. I never watch TV.
Oh, I rescheduled my last call of the day at 6, so now I only have 2 calls and then I'm calling it a day. I'm taking today off for the most part. Hanging. I'm hanging. But yeah, we've been at this for an hour and a half. I know Kim's tired. I have a call in like 45 minutes. So we definitely we're gonna get ready to sign off, but we definitely appreciate you guys hanging with us on this most random, all over the place chat. But that's how we do.
Yeah.
When it's not like a really planned chat about something specific. Kind of just felt the need to do a live. I haven't been around for quite a while, and figure we can have some fun and chat about Ketopalouza. But thank you all, and thank you Kim for hopping on and being a good sport.
No problem. And I will see you guys later. I'm
Do
not
it.
going to say bye.
Oh, come on. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.